I'm Matthew.
And I'm Matthew.
You're Jordan.
Let's just get into a casual conversation about some casual things, and we'll take it from there, right? And then we'll kind of come in with an introduction. So we can talk about this Long Branch. You know, I see that you brought that to the table. Matthew McConaughey.
Love it.
Yeah?
Yes.
What makes you pick Long Branch whenever you're walking down the aisle of the liquor store?
It's got to be them Lincoln commercials.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah, I just seen a Wild Turkey commercial and grabbed me a bottle and fell in love.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff.
Kind of mix it with a little whatever I had in there.
I'm going to drink it out of this nice Hops and Growlers cup or goblet or whatever. I don't think we have an established name for him yet. Scott, you need to help us out and give us some proper terminology here so we don't look stupid. Anyway, welcome to an episode of Kathy and Susie's Kids. This is Jourdan and Matthew. And what are you doing, Jordan? Why? Oh, we got to redo it. Yeah, I think we both did at the same time. I heard it.
I know, but
and then, as always, you know, if you guys want any fresh brewed good beer, you can go see our buddy Scott down at Hops and Growlers. I always want to say thanks to him. And then what else you got over there, Jordan? I see a mason jar.
some moonshine.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
Oh man, that stuff puts hair on your chest.
It was a gift.
A gift.
Yeah.
That's a good gift.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
But a friend of mine gave me this moonshine as a gift, and it's I don't know, it's aged in a bourbon barrel for 7 years or so. It's what I got out of it. I'm not a moonshine drinker.
Yeah, connoisseur.
But it's amazing.
Is it flavored?
I mean, no, kind of, maybe.
What? Maybe like what?
I mean, like alcohol.
Do you recommend going straight in? Is it like gasoline alcohol, or?
I mean,
it looks like it's got some kind of a white wine-ish look to it. I know it probably just has nothing to do with that. Pass it over here. Let me take a sip.
and if you definitely you always want, and you definitely want to check out a couple of subs podcasts.
Yeah.
It's a great gift from them guys.
Oh, that's who gave it to you?
Yes.
Old Cody Crane. I'm sure he knows where to get some good moonshine.
Take a swig. I'll take a swig.
Oh, is that how it is?
Hey, my first rodeo.
It smells like I just got a good buzz from him.
Well, I hadn't even tried that one yet.
Oh, don't let it linger in your mouth long. Just go ahead and shoot it back. Ooh. Oh. Yeah.
Start my truck with this.
Oh, man. Woo. Cody Crane. How many of those you drinking tonight? I got heartburn immediately. Crazy.
Let me know if you need another swig.
Oh, man. Yeah, maybe. That stuff right there is going to taste like water now.
So what have you been doing with this coronavirus? I've missed you.
Man, working. Bishop Insurance, selling some policies and being creative. I think that's something that I've been trying to work on too, is maybe get out there a little bit more in my mind and explore some options on some stuff that I've always wanted to start doing.
Yeah, shout out to Bishop. They seem like a very it's a great company.
Yeah, man, I've actually enjoyed my time there. It's been short, but it's been good, and we're growing, and that's the biggest thing is having a presence, out there in the commercial and the personal lines world. But other than that, let's see. I got an accordion, so I've been trying to teach myself how to play the accordion and trying to implement some music and stuff, which I know, we've talked about and we've kind of worked on some stuff. So maybe we should start. That's a good intro to that. I'm learning how to play the accordion, and Jordan's learning how to mix and manage some tones and some beats and
the piano.
And he's taking music theory, and the band is officially 65% a go. But we're learning, we're figuring some stuff out. We are going to be implementing this accordion, but
why not?
Yeah, exactly. Take us through kind of, where your mind went, Jordan, whenever you were saying, at the end of the day, this project's not only going to include, a podcast, but we're going to incorporate some other stuff too.
Well, the rush into music came with the coronavirus, with us having a marketing company and a mattress store down here. We kind of had to stay indoors, and it's one of the things where you develop a new trade or learn something, and me and you've always talked about the music thing. So for me, it's diving in and just learning music theory. You know, it could benefits for commercials for my work, and you know, just understanding how to make music and develop, you know, an art form with it. Like it's a lot. I mean,
that's what it is. You know, it's like math. It's
it's all math. Music theory is all math. And I was just like, well, if you're gonna shut my mattress store down, I'm not gonna stop learning. I'm not gonna just sit around. So I just dived in, and I mean, I'm not acing it by no means, but it's a work in progress.
We out you. Is what you're saying.
Oh, I'm working hard.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about the mattresses for a minute. You know, you told me you sold one today. That's good. Oh, yeah. Is it everything open back up over there full time, or what's the ordinance?
It's a work in progress. I mean, it's getting better, but I mean, we're taking all precautions, and it's starting to get better. I think in the next few weeks we're going to see a lot more people, a lot more traffic.
Yeah,
a lot of people. You know, we lost a ton of appointments through, you know, of course, it's a mattress business. Everything going on, they're just going to cancel on you, you know.
Well, you know, that leads me to the next real topic I really want to talk about, and that's the state of the local economy and small business. So you are one of numerous small business owners down here that's affected by this. You know, I was downtown Ocean Springs, you know, probably like the past 2 weekends, and it was packed, but nothing was open. There was a few businesses that were like selling some to-go orders and to-go drinks and stuff, but you could tell that the people were ready to get back to business.
I was one of them.
Yeah?
Yeah. I told him I was going to at least stop in, drop a $20 and walk.
Right.
So what I would do is I just hit downtown. I would buy a drink, whether I drank the drink or not.
Yeah, it was more about stimulating the economy.
Like kind of recycling a little money. You know, I got that little stem check and cashed it, got a bunch of 20s, and was just going around. And we've been eating a lot of food. I've gained like 15 pounds.
Yeah, same.
A lot of crawfish. Tailgaters has been great to me. All these local places have been amazing. You know, we've been eating a lot of white pillars.
Yeah.
You know, like this hat right here. Austin sold these hats just to help pay his employees.
Really?
So these hats
That's impressive.
$40. So the hats were never for sale. So he just, hey, we're taking orders right now.
I know I talked to a lot of my customers that, you know, in restaurants and stuff like that, and then that they continue to do the to-go orders, but it was just a nominal or minimal, you know, to pay for anything overhead. So they took a huge hit here.
Oh, I ate some Murkies.
Yeah, Murkies. Yeah, they were one of them.
I mean, they're in their little food truck. They were one of the first food trucks down here.
Yeah,
they had a food truck.
They've been doing it.
Yeah,
he told me that they've been going to neighborhoods and parking and selling, you know, dinner during a random day or weekday. They'll pick it out and put it on Facebook. So I'll have to drop a link there, see if they're going to still keep doing that.
With everything going on, what you've seen with the local community and the local business owners, and I've always preached locals. I just love the atmosphere of the community.
Yeah.
And everybody's, you know, I don't take a lot of vacations. My vacation's being out there in the community because where we live is pretty dope.
Yeah, no, it is.
I mean,
sunsets and the water. I mean,
hop on the scooter and just
whenever you want to, you know. I mean, as long as it's not raining, and even when it rains, sometimes
I'll
it's
still
beautiful
go
down here. Yeah, but part of the economy getting back to normal is people doing exactly what you're doing, and that's getting out there, not being afraid to go spend some money and to, you know, pay it forward. And just take that extra time to make sure that you take care of your people. You know, my big motto has always been family feeds family.
Even us, you know, taking a financial hit and hurting financially, you know, we still were spending money.
Right.
It's like sink the ship. We'll all go down together.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, if there's two sides, you know, rich and poor, I'll definitely take the poor side.
Yeah, or I mean both. You know, at the end of the day,
well,
money's not everything,
and it's not, but it is. If you have it. I always believe in a local economy is recycling your money back. So, like, say in my mattress store, I mean, we're back in the community. We eat in the community, we buy in the community, and that's what it's for.
Yeah.
And you know, local businesses. If you take out the local businesses, what do we have?
Yeah, Walmart and Chick-fil-A. I mean, not that those aren't good things, but you know, at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, going in and saying, "Hey, Bob," and knowing the person that you're doing business with, and knowing that they got your best interests at hand, and you're not just a robot or a number whenever you walk through the door. You know, and that that pays itself so much forward for me. You know, people utilize that as being a commercial for yourself. You know, you always want people to talk good about you or to pass it on to the next guy that, you know, or as a recommendation or a referral. That's one of the biggest compliments you can get, you know, in the private sector of commercial business. So no matter what you're doing, you know, if you're cutting glass or you're cleaning, you know, toilets, or you're selling mattresses, or, you know, you're selling insurance, it's all about, you know, how you handle your business and how you take care of your clientele. And as long as you're getting that superiority, then there's no reason to go to the big stuff, you know. And
I think the big thing also was a learning curve for me was, you know, I'm a little lazy when it comes to certain things, you know. It was a wake-up call for me, you know. You've seen so many people adjust to this, and, you know, let's take Chandelier Brewing for instance. You know, it rocked them.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I remember going in there and jumping on the beer line, and, you know, they've always supported us. The Pink Dress Run, raising money. If I need to, when I'm raising money, and John will really, you know, he knows this, and Cam, Chandelier, Dave, the whole crew, they're all about that. They're about give back. And I've seen that big change with a few of these businesses where it's like they had to adapt.
Yeah.
You know, hand sanitizer.
I mean, real recognizes real there.
Yeah.
You know, birds of a feather flock together. So whenever a good soul gets with a good soul, only good things are bound to happen. And as long as your main mindset, you know, is taking care of the people, then you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it was crazy to see the support from people. You know, you really start knowing the people in tough times when you're like, we're here.
Yeah.
You know, we're not.
I mean, who's got your back?
I was there in Ocean Springs. I was out there. And I did when I found out, you know, Chris opened the office.
Yeah,
I was there.
Really?
I had to see Connie. Yeah,
when was that? Thursday?
I've been there a few times. I don't remember exactly when he started it, popping it back up. But then you got Chris over at the Dugout Whiskies.
Yeah.
He popped up, and, you know, you started seeing these. So there's so many places that were just popping up.
I was down there with Mike and Christina. You know, they just moved Tribe down there, and they're in the same parking lot as the Government Street Grocery. So they're
was there too.
Well, so they were kind of just had the doors open. It's maybe like a soft opening. Me and Mike were maybe helping set some shelves up and stuff in there, and there was so much foot traffic that was walking in there. So I think, you know, they're going to be happy with that new location for Tribe. But not only that, it just allowed me to see what's going on down there.
Yeah.
And I mean, what is it, Aaron and Kyle over there with the cart rentals. I mean, they were sold out. They were booming. There was those carts everywhere up and down Government Street.
I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah, they're doing good. So, I mean, I think that really didn't maybe set them back, you know. But I know I've tried to play golf out at Sunkist one time, and we went to go get in the cart, and they made us get in separate carts because we weren't family. So there are some rules that are being implemented by some businesses as far as, you know, your interaction with people and stand 6 feet away. But for the most part, you know, I think if you're brave enough to check it out, it's your right as an American citizen to go out there and do it. I mean, that's what I didn't really like about, you know, them coming in and closing everything down. I get it, you know, it's for the public safety. You know, we didn't really have a good idea or aspect of what it was going to be. But at the end of the day, you know, it's our right as Americans to do whatever we want, and as small business owners to do what they want. So it's more of a, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario.
Yeah.
You know, because you're going to get crucified if you stay open and everybody else closes. And then, you know.
Absolutely. But it's going to hurt. It hurts the business. You know, there are businesses, though, that, you know, of the liquor stores are doing good.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of businesses that are surviving.
Yeah, gun owners, gun sales are through the roof right now.
You know, but for the businesses that are not getting any traffic, for the hair salons, like, you know, tomorrow I'll get my hair cut.
Yeah,
you know,
you need it.
That's hard on me because of the relationship that I have with Aaron. You know, Aaron and Elizabeth. I mean, Aaron started. He's a 4th generation stylist. You know, and he just took over the salon a few years ago from his dad, you know, and him and Elizabeth have been working really hard, you know, building clientele, and, you know, to see everything stop, you know, they can't, you know, they can't work. They got to rely on, you know, unemployment or something to keep them going. So there's people that just tattoo shops.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure when they're going to open. But there's tattoo shops that are shut down, and it's tough. I mean, even casinos. Look, I don't really gamble, but casinos are a big they're a big part of the community.
Part of the community and the economy, the tax dollars. That
and they're shut down.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that work there too. I mean, that's a big thing with them, and trying to get your employees back to work, has been something that I've talked to some business owners about, and they struggle with right now because they're all on unemployment. And on unemployment, they have to, fill out that they're at least looking for a job or that they've not been offered any other jobs. So slowly, as people start to, open the doors, they're going to be asking that question, and then it's going to be on to the employee to be honest and put on there, yes, we are offering a job or being offered a job, and we're going to take it. But until that, or they come out with some kind of regulations to say you can only be on this unemployment for so long, that's going to demotivate people from wanting to go back to work. And, I was talking to a guy the other day. He was, working at a restaurant and making, well, it was actually a casino, but he was making, good money there, but he's making more money now on unemployment. He's sitting at home doing absolutely nothing. He's just like, man, it's no, and to me, that's scary because the more you reward people for not doing anything and being lazy, the more people are going to jump on that train. And that jeopardizes, good workforce for any kind of local, establishment. So that's one thing that people are kind of worried about. But at the end of the day, hard workers are going to, stand out like they always do. And that's the kind of employees you want to target. So
service industry is impacted because a lot of it's to go. And I hope you keep the to-goes. I hope you keep the to-goes going.
Yeah,
I
no
do
doubt.
enjoy the family.
Yeah.
I like it. Half Shell's got some great to-goes that, there's a list of people that like, not a bad deal.
No.
Local
they're doing
food.
all kind of good special deals.
They're
too.
riving with the big corporate, pizza services. Right. And they're really, and the pricing is not bad.
No.
You can go and call them and they'll have a family meal for you.
Yeah.
Boom.
The waiter's still delivering too.
Yeah.
But I've been sitting in parking lots and using that time to kind of think about life whenever I'm sitting there waiting, and then be nice to the server who comes out and you deal with, and always take care of them and tip them a little extra because that they're not making that much money either, and that they're sitting there surviving basically off of the generosity of your heart. And as long as they've got a smile on their face and they're out there to please, you got to take care of those folks.
And I remember going to Mosaics. Tony Quave. Remember Tony from school?
I do remember Tony.
He said, hey, he said, and we're probably going to be having him on the show.
Heck yeah.
I've even told him, but I get there, and maybe him and another guy working, but like they're running a skeleton crew. This is when it's really kind of tough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, just give me some food.
I'm okay with
just
you got.
Put it together, and it's like, and we're talking down to a skeleton crew. You see this with a lot. So the goes are great, but like service industry definitely impacted. Some people are getting that money, some people ain't.
Right. No, all service industry.
It's
bad. I do a lot of service industry business, and I used to be in the service industry, so I look at it extra hard, and I know the business, and I know the lingo, and I know what it takes to be successful in that. And one thing is having the doors open. So, whenever you're taking away 80 to 90% of their revenue stream right off the bat by saying only to-go orders, and then most people are going to go buy a bunch of groceries and then eat their groceries until they get bored of eating groceries or having to cook. And that's when they start exploring who's delivering or who's the takeout option of the night. But so I think we're already past that point, and I think they're slowly starting to work back. But I think they're only at like 50% capacity, the ones that are open right now. They came in and said, you got to remove so many tables and you got to spread them all out. But, I got people like Toronto's up in Woolmarket. They said that they're not going to open up yet. They're going to stay just with the to-go orders. So, but they've always done to-go orders, but you got to go pick them up. But they were like, look, we're not ready to open the doors yet. We're out here, and that's their call.
As long as it goes through, once crawfish season's out.
Oh, they're going to be back and booming already. But crawfish is all they really.
Yeah, I mean everybody's selling
their
crawfish
menus.
right now.
Their menu's great out up there at Toronto's, but crawfish is they're better than anybody else in my opinion. So. They have still sold plenty of crawfish. Now we got a couple sacks from them. I know. So
I'll tell you where my heart. I will. Everybody's got great crawfish, but I'm tailgaters.
Yeah.
Was it Hiram and all them up there?
Jourdan's a good. Good kitchen up there, man. Their pot roast is where it's at. Pot roast sandwich.
There's a lot of people that are going. You know what? You just watch Chandelier go. Guess we're making crawfish now.
Yeah,
absolutely. And really good crawfish.
Yeah, Knucklehead, same way over there in Ocean Springs. Like they started doing the crawfish, I think, like a year ago, and they're really good.
So, but like for a person like me, I can only eat so much crawfish because I really the other day I was telling you about this. Man, I might eat 10, 15 pounds.
Oh.
No, but like you seen how shape I was in.
Yeah, I come in and you got your feet kicked up and swollen ankles and puffy cheeks.
There's a lot of salt going on in the
poison,
crawfish.
Salt poison.
But no, I think things are gonna, no matter what, are always gonna. We're adapting, but you're seeing a community come together.
Yeah. And we're going to help out with that.
Yes.
We just actually got some, lavalier mics so we can start going cordless and wireless out into the community. Look for us out there on the streets. We're going to be doing some interviews and some different camera angles and takes of some things that we're going to leave kind of a secret for now, but you'll see it to come here in the future.
A lot of things are going to happen with, Kathy and Susie's kid, Jourdan and Matthew, projects. Us podcasting, or us even putting this on is just a group of, me and Matt have been friends since we were kids, and this is how you're going to get us one-on-one. You're going to get us interviewing people. You're going to get us building Legos or whatever we feel we want to do, making music, hanging out. Or we're going to have our moms on here when we feel like it.
Yeah.
There's, because this is like we've kind of made a commitment to each other to hang out and create. I mean, me and Matt are very creative people, and and it's fun especially when you get in a room with the person and it is just as passionate as you are. Things happen.
Yeah, look, we've got a whole book full of ideas.
Yeah,
right?
and it's
just in one day. I mean, that's something that we were just working on right there. But
yeah.
I'm not going to let you read it all because it's going to be seen. You can't know about it. But at the end of the day, we just want to inspire, and we want to uplift, and we want to preach good news and joy
I do want to go. We need to find how we can go canoeing, though. I've been thinking about canoeing lately.
Well, I think we should go whenever the snakes go away, because I'm so tired of snakes, man. I hate snakes.
I haven't seen snakes. Well, I've seen a bit. I hope you stabbed your hand, but man, I seen a little baby snake in my driveway.
I haven't seen any snakes. I just seen the baby snake yesterday. What kind was it?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah. Was it poisonous?
It's a snake.
You got Oliver around. You need to go check. Make sure it's not poisonous.
Huh? I checked.
Yeah, was it?
With a shovel.
Yeah, we killed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry,
Peter.
sorry, Peter.
It was definitely poisonous.
I'm not a snake fan.
It was definitely poisonous.
I mean, I've had a snake, but I'm not a snake fan.
Hell no. No, I don't care if they're poisonous or not. I mean, I don't necessarily go after them, but I want to know where they're at. But if I had a kid around, it'd be a different story, But anyway, I think we've pretty much got our point across, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and you'll be seeing more of us. So
yeah, just be patient. We're it's been a crazy ride, and we're not going anywhere. Actually, a lot of cooler things are coming.
peace.
All right. Well, I'm Matthew.
And I'm Matthew.
All right, guys.
That'll be good.
Talk to you later.